everybody, this is Josue Cano, Coach Cano, aka Captain. Have you ever been let down? Have you ever been used by others? How did that make you feel? See, recently I've had two people who I consider to be friends block me out of their life. Just like that. In one particular case, I simply voiced a concern that I saw in them and how it affected me emotionally. Never accusing them of anything, and as if so sudden they blocked me away from their life. No explanation, just gone. And I have to say that it hurt. It did. It hurt because I had vested in this person. I had invested, and I had really valued this person and respected them, only for them to do something like they did. And it was hurtful. It was hurtful because I did not expect for this situation to occur. I did not expect for it to end. From my understanding, relationships can be worked out. You can communicate any issues you may have, and through that be able to come to an mutual understanding in the end that's beneficial for both parties. No one has to force you to be friends with anybody. But when part of the dynamics of relationships with people, friendships, is that chances are there's going to be some form of disagreement. There's going to be some conflict down the line, one way or another. This is the dynamics of human communication. So when I simply expressed a displeasure that I had, and again, not accusing them of anything, they politely told me that they no longer wanted me in their life. I wasn't useful to them anymore, and just like that, as it very sudden, completely unfollowed from all forms of social media in their life. And I played the victim role. I did. I played the victim role for a couple of days. I even lost sleep over it, and because my ego hurt. It did. And that's the reality, is like we are people. We have fragile egos. We do. I mean, this is part of human communication, human dynamics. But then I really had a moment with myself, and there's 3 points of view. Here's what I'm trying to get. There's 3 points of view. There's my side of the story, their side of the story, and then there is a much higher, more profound understanding of the situation. I'm only giving you my point of view up until this point. And I gave a shot, and I looked up at what is the higher understanding, like what is the meaning, there's got to be a much more profound explanation to the situation. And this is what came to me. And this person did whatever they had to do, and in their understanding, in their world, they believe that what they did was right in order to come to the conclusion that they did. They unfollowed me because they believed that was the right thing for them to do. Maybe it's a protective mechanism for whatever reason it is. I'm not saying it's good or bad, it's just that's just the way it is in that situation. We had crossed paths in our lives for reasons that need be. This person fulfilled a void in my life which I was happy for, which I was thankful for. And in that person, I filled a void in their life, and I was thankful that they took my gifts, they took whatever I gave to them and applied into their lives. This was going on for a year. And so as we cross our paths, we fulfill within each other certain voids that were filled during the time being. That relationship now has been exhausted. That time has been exhausted. We have now crossed paths, and now we're diverging in different directions for reasons that are whether we understand them or not. And that is the deeper meaning of why people, you might feel betrayed, you might feel like a victim, but this is the reality of the situation. Is they come into your life, you cross paths, and when that time is exhausted, you will now diverge in different directions, because nothing lasts forever. And that is the deeper, more profound meaning of this interactions that I had with these two people who at the time being were people who I respected and people that were friends of mine. I refuse to call them names or to belittle them in any way, because that's just not the person who I am. I'm a very nice person. I'm a very caring person, and I wear my heart on my sleeve, and it's just not something that I'm willing to do or cross. And even though my ego hurts, even though I feel a certain way, I'm now able to move on and not feel like a victim. Because once you play the victim role, once you think that you're the victim, you're done. You will not have the peace of mind that will allow you to move forward. And I want to end with a certain passage that I read that really brought a lot of peace of mind and clarity to the situation. Let me just grab my iPhone real quick. It's right here. It's very well said. And let me bring it up here real quick. And here's how it goes. First, you must recognize that your attachment to another is amplified by the insecurities you harbor. You must accept this, and then you must forgive yourself. Instead of trying to gain the approval of another, approve yourself and practice loving yourself with positive affirmations and positive imagination. Once you fully accept and love yourself, the approval of another will have little to no effect on your peace of mind, and your deepest desires will attract to you magnetically. Rewind this video and listen to that passage. If peace of mind is what you seek after someone you think has betrayed you, go listen and listen to those words. I wish you peace of mind. I wish you the peace and calmness of feeling free. And I'm thankful to say that my peace of mind has been restored. This is Josue Cano, Coach Cano, the captain. Have a great day.